Have you ever pondered about the profound words of Surah Al-Haqqah in the Quran and its deep-seated meanings? This surah, known as the Inevitable, is positioned as the 69th chapter in the Quran, and its verses carry a weight of wisdom unmatched. Surah Al-Haqqah is composed of 52 verses, each one filled with divine messages and teachings. Its themes are wide-ranging, chiefly revolving around the Day of Judgment, the importance of truth, and the repercussions of our actions. It serves as a vivid reminder of the inevitable reality that awaits us all. Understanding these verses is crucial, not just for the sake of learning, but for gaining insight into our existence, our purpose, and the divine plan. It's about enveloping ourselves in the richness of divine wisdom, allowing it to guide us and shape our perspective. As we delve into the verses of Surah Al-Haqqah, prepare to immerse yourself in divine wisdom. Starting with the first verse, Al-Hakah, which means the inevitable truth. The first verse of Surah Al-Haqqah is a powerful introduction. Al-Haqqah in Arabic translates to the inevitable truth. It's a profound term, invoking a sense of undeniable reality, an absolute certainty that cannot be avoided. Moving on to the second verse, what is the inevitable truth? This verse is a rhetorical question meant to stir contemplation within us. It challenges us to question and seek the deeper spiritual truth that is the essence of our existence. The third and fourth verses, Thamud and Ad people denied the striking calamity. So as for Thamud, they were destroyed by the overpowering. And as for Ad, they were destroyed by a screaming violent wind, narrate historical events. The Thamud and Ad were ancient civilizations that rejected the divine message and faced divine retribution as a result. These verses serve as a warning to those who might deny the inevitable truth, reminding us of the consequences of turning away from divine guidance. The fifth verse, which Allah imposed upon them for 7 nights and 8 days in succession, so you would see the people therein fallen as if they were hollow trunks of palm trees, continues the narrative, describing the severity of the punishment faced by the Ad people. The vivid imagery of fallen palm trees gives us a stark reminder of the power of divine justice. The sixth verse, then do you see of them any remains, concludes this narrative by asking us to reflect on the fate of these civilizations. It's a poignant reminder of the transitory nature of worldly power and the permanence of divine truth. These initial verses set the tone for the rest of Surah Al-Haqqah, preparing us for further exploration of divine truth. Continuing with our journey into Surah Al-Haqqah, we encounter verses filled with profound insights. As we delve deeper into the verses of Surah Al-Haqqah, we find the essence of life's purpose intricately woven in divine wisdom. The next set of verses we explore speak to the heart, urging us to reflect, understand, and internalize their profound meanings. Verse 10 paints a vivid picture of the Day of Judgment, a moment when secrets will be unveiled. This verse serves as a reminder that our deeds, whether good or bad, are never hidden. They are recorded and will be presented before us on that inevitable day. Moving forward, verse 11 signifies the fate of Ummah of Noah, a powerful testament to the divine justice. It tells us that the entire community was submerged underwater as a consequence of their persistent denial of God's signs. This verse underscores the importance of acknowledging and respecting the divine signs in our lives. In verse 12, we are taken back to the era of Ad, an ancient civilization known for their strength and arrogance. The verse narrates how a devastating wind obliterated them for 7 nights and 8 days. This verse serves as a stark reminder of the ultimate fate of those who defy divine commandments. Verse 13 takes us to the Thamud, who met their end with a dreadful cry. This verse is a poignant reminder of the divine retribution that befalls those who choose to disregard their Creator's guidance. As we move to verse 14, we are reminded of the people of Iram, who were known for their lofty buildings. Their pride led to their downfall, an echo of the timeless truth that arrogance blinds and leads to destruction. Finally, verse 15 presents the Pharaoh and his people, who were drowned for their tyranny and disbelief. This verse is a powerful testament to the inevitable downfall of oppressors. As we progress through Surah Al-Haqqah, we are continually reminded of the inevitable truth of our existence. As we delve further into Surah Al-Haqqah, the verses continue to reveal profound truths. The beauty of the Quran lies in its ability to unfold layers of wisdom with each verse, and Surah Al-Haqqah is no exception. As we proceed, we encounter a verse that translates as, "And the trumpet will be blown, and whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on the earth will fall dead except whom Allah wills." This verse speaks of the Day of Resurrection, a significant event in Islamic eschatology where all beings will be resurrected for judgment. It's a reminder of the impermanence of earthly life and the certainty of the hereafter. Moving on, we find the verse, "Then as for him who is given his record in his right hand, he will be judged with an easy account." This verse conveys a message of hope and mercy. Those who receive their record of deeds in their right hand have led righteous lives, and they will face a lenient reckoning. It's a motivating call to strive for goodness and righteousness in our lives. Further, the verse, "And as for him who is given his record behind his back, he will cry out for destruction." This verse presents a stark contrast to the previous one. Those who receive their record behind their back are the ones who have strayed from the right path. Their reckoning will be severe, symbolizing the consequences of their actions. Lastly, we explore a verse that says, "And he used to be joyful among his people." This verse emphasizes that worldly success and happiness are fleeting. What truly matters is our conduct and actions, which will determine our fate in the hereafter. With the conclusion of the verses, Surah Al-Haqqah leaves us with much to ponder and reflect upon. The surah imparts profound wisdom about life, judgment, and the hereafter. It's a call to lead righteous lives, be aware of our actions, and strive for a favorable reckoning in the hereafter. Surah Al-Haqqah is indeed a treasure trove of wisdom, a guide for life, and a beacon for the soul. Having traversed the verses of Surah Al-Haqqah, what are the key insights we have gained? As we journeyed through Surah Al-Haqqah, we delved into a profound narrative, laden with wisdom and deeper understanding. The surah, aptly named the Inevitable, is a stark reminder of the certainty of the Day of Judgment and the fate that awaits both the righteous and the wicked. We've learned that Surah Al-Haqqah carries a message of truth, justice, and accountability. It illustrates the inevitable reality that every individual will be held accountable for their actions. This message is not simply a tale from the past, but rather a timeless lesson that applies to every facet of our lives. It prompts us to reflect on our actions and urges us to strive for righteousness and integrity. Moreover, the surah sheds light on the transient nature of worldly possessions. It emphasizes that wealth, power, and status are fleeting, and what truly matters is our conduct, our deeds, and our connection with the divine. It compels us to refocus our priorities, reminding us to invest in our spiritual growth and moral character. In addition, Surah Al-Haqqah underscores the importance of faith and the power of divine revelation. It validates the Quran as a source of guidance, a beacon of light that navigates us through the challenges of life. It assures us that those who adhere to its teachings will find solace and success both in this life and the hereafter. Lastly, the surah offers a glimpse into the afterlife, painting vivid images of paradise and hell. These descriptions serve as a motivation for us to strive for the former and avoid the latter. They remind us of the eternal consequences of our temporal actions. As we conclude our exploration of Surah Al-Haqqah, remember that understanding the Quran goes beyond mere recitation. It involves deep reflection and contemplation. By internalizing its teachings, we can navigate our journey in this world with wisdom, integrity, and a profound sense of purpose. Our journey through Surah Al-Haqqah has been enlightening, has it not? We've delved into the profound meanings and interpretations, unraveling the wisdom embedded in each verse. This journey has not only enriched our knowledge, but also our hearts, filling them with humility and awe for the divine wisdom it carries. The essence of Surah Al-Haqqah is a reminder of the inevitable day of reckoning, a day that holds immense significance in our beliefs. It encourages us to lead a life of righteousness and to seek the path of virtue. The beauty of this surah, like all others in the Quran, lies in its ability to guide us, inspire us, and fill our hearts with hope. Understanding the Quran is indeed a rewarding journey. Every verse, every surah is a treasure chest of wisdom waiting to be discovered. Our exploration of Surah Al-Haqqah is just one step in this lifelong journey. May this understanding of Surah Al-Haqqah inspire you to delve deeper into the Quran, seeking wisdom and enlightenment in its divine verses.